Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Jorasz here. Welcome back to AM2R. Return of Samus. That extremely well done Metroid 2 remake. Which, you know, I have, in my, Zero Mission episode that I just, that I uploaded, around the same time. Since I intend to make these 3... Good night, can I... There we go. That took way too long. Ow. I lost my train of thought because I was focused on these guys. Let's see. Golden Temple. This temple stands at the base of a hollow mountain. The statues, carved stones, and its solid design attest that the structure was built to be a sanctuary, possibly with religious significance. Well, I mean, you know, it's a temple, so... Well, anyway, the temple has withstood the test of time, showing the building knowledge and experience of the Chozo. Yep. Scans detect the presence of stationary robotic entities placed at strategic points inside the structure. No control signals are detected. These units are operating autonomously. Alright. Two for one. Music in this game is really good. I love it. Let's see, what was I had already brought up in my Zero Mission video that I just uploaded. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done one of these, and it's all because of that whole Kappa thing going on. I wasn't sure if I was going to be on YouTube come 2020 or not. No, that's not right. I'm trying to remember what all the controls are. Oh, okay, I made it so that... Alright, so I made it the same as Fusion. Okay, I gotcha. Fusion and Zero Mission, both, that is. Also, the destruction animations are just beautiful. We just stopped to appreciate that. Anyway. Something I do have to remember, though, is that the, I need to turn it off. The missiles, that is. Also, something I was, talking about in the, oops. In my Zero Mission video that I just uploaded. Oh yeah, there's a way to... Yeah, here we go. As I was expressing how I had decided I was gonna play Other M and judge it for myself, and I came to the conclusion the gameplay itself was very good. It was very cool. The atmosphere in the game was amazing. Gameplay itself really turned Samus into a badass. Now, of course, the melodrama made it seem otherwise, but I also hadn't taken into account that apparently the whole melodrama thing was to appeal to the Japanese audience. And of course, a lot of Asian culture is, I mean, they just love melodrama. So, you know, I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. Whoa. Oh, I don't have the charge beam. Well, that's annoying. But also, all that is to say, speaking of Other M, you know, it just reminds me, this is the only other game I have that has the Queen Metroid in it. And I have to say, that was also a fun fight, the Queen Metroid fight in Other M. That was a really fun fight. Okay, there we go. And also you know, although I also made a point that, you know, one of the criticism of Other M was that its music wasn't very memorable, but it fit, you know, like, it wasn't out of place whenever it played, and also, I also expressed the opinion that that when music is really catchy, like when Kenji Yamamoto does the music, like, it's fun, it's great, and it's great when during a boss fight, but when it's an environment, it can take away the atmosphere you're going for. Which is why the environments in Other M and in Fusion and in Prime Hunters, why the environments are so atmospherically sound and amazing. It's because the music isn't always that memorable, but it goes for this feeling of loneliness, and which is, you know, what you want in a Metroid game, because that's part of what makes Metroid is the isolation factor, and, you know, the idea of against all odds. Oh, those guys just take one morph ball bomb? Cool. Okay, I haven't been up here yet. But yeah, the music during the other bosses, of course, I still haven't actually finished Other M yet. I still need to do that. I've gotten up until pretty much up until facing Phantoon, so I haven't faced Phantoon yet. Let's see, I'm about to get the spider ball, right? But yeah, other than that, since I don't know what the music for Phantoon is, it is true, the music for the other bosses, aside from Ridley, the music for Ridley was great. It's one of my favorite renditions of Ridley's theme. The Brawl version... The Brawl version is probably still my favorite. Other M and Omega Ridley's rendition are the top two under that. Let's go ahead and save again. But yeah, other than Ridley's theme and the Queen Metroid theme, and I don't know what Fantoon's music sounds like, so the other boss fight music, it wasn't that impressive. I'll give it there. And if you want something catchy and really cool sounding, then boss fight music is where you need Kenji Yamamoto, definitely. Although, you know, the oops. Wrong button. It's all about timing. There we go. But, you know, that is to say, the boss fight music in Fusion isn't bad at all. It's actually very good. In fact, interestingly enough, like, the music for The Nightmare really doesn't fit. And I think that's part of why it's creepy, because it doesn't fit. Ow. Okay, I think I'm about to get the charge beam. I hope so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Ah, yes. I need one of these blue ball things, which will... I wasn't really thinking about the connotation of that. As I said that, until, yeah, anyway. But yeah, the music for the Queen Metroid was really good, really epic. Even though it took me forever to actually beat it, I really liked it. Yep. And like I said, the boss fight itself, the Queen Metroid, it was really cool. Ah, yes. Ow. Yeah, this way. Haven't gone this way yet. Haha! Ow! Ah, there we go. Okay, that's the way down. Ah! Alright. Da-da-da. Oh, okay. Of course, I could probably just, yeah, run into... Yep, that works. Okay. Where to... Let's go this way. Oh yeah, we can go through the, Ow! That wasn't very nice. We can now go in the breeding grounds. Of course, that was probably a waste of time because there's a not state. A save area. Save station. Oh yeah, that makes going through this area a lot easier. I remember trying the hard mode on this and it was insanely hard. Oh yeah, the music here. So good. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yep, breed grounds. This area spans a custom-built ecosystem that favors the growth of Metroids. The terrain itself is dangerous. Tendrils growing along the ground release extremely corrosive chemicals. Opportunistic predators and scavengers can recognize this as an ideal feeding ground, taking advantage of injured or dead animals. The presence of at least one Metroid is expected when venturing in these habitats. The tendrils are determined to be of artificial origin, synthesized through technologically advanced methods. They absorb nutrients from dead matter. Well, shoot. Alright, where are ya? Now you're here. Thank you, don't mind if I do. Ow. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely taking this very carefully, you know. It's got longer legs. See that? This probably isn't a very good idea. I can probably beat this last Metroid. We'll see. Probably. I just gotta make sure I don't do anything stupid. Like that. Probably one more? Yep. Haha! Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, it's probably this area. Yeah, it's this area cleared. Of course it is, because there was an earthquake. Let's probably go to this next area and then go ahead and save and then call it for this episode. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Ancient Guardian. This sentry deploys spiked barriers and corners targets into its firing range. Its archaic design constrains it to operate at low power, preventing simultaneous use of its shield and mobility systems. Its arsenal consists of energy weapons with unique patterns. The robot was calibrated to detect foreign creatures bearing stolen equipment. Recent earthquakes seem to have damaged the traction of the unit and spiked barriers. Despite these complications, it remains a considerable threat. I'll be the judge of that. Alright, blue, get out of the way. Hop. Oh yeah, green is you stay in the middle. Purple is you duck. Green stay in the middle, which I didn't do. Oh, it was purple. I thought it was blue. Ow. Duck. Duck. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Got him! Nice. And there's something up there, but... yeah. These, Samus helmet-looking bugs. Ow! Or maybe Samus's helmet looks like these bugs. That reminds me of, the guys at, Retro Studios. They were talking about, this one meeting they had with, what was it? Miyamoto? and they were wanting to find like a unique experience players could have in the Prime games. And Miyamoto was like, Mike Wicken at Retro Studios was telling this story, and he said that Miyamoto was like, well, what if Samus could take off her head and replace it with a bug head, or, you know, something like that, and which was just a sort of a cryptic. And apparently they actually did, like, try, like, you know, they were coming up with designs where Samus had a bug head and eyes and stuff like that, and like, surely he can't actually mean this. And then they figured out that what he was saying was, you know, just perceiving the world in a different way. And, you know, that was the basis for creating the visors. Seems like a rather roundabout way for the visor, or the idea for the visors, honestly. I mean, it could have been just sort of inspired by the Super Metroid's X-ray visor. So, you know, come to think of it, let's see, 7. I was just thinking to myself, is it actually possible to beat Metroid Prime without the X-ray visor? And because I know it's possible to beat it without the thermal visor. And yep, there we go. I remember, like, a few times playing this game, that jump scared me. I mean, definitely the first time, I was like, whoop, ah! Which, yeah, that's something about this game. It also includes jump scares, which not a whole lot of Metroid games actually do, but yeah, I was just thinking to myself, yeah, mentally... Hang on a second. Hydro Station. The massive facility at the center of this reservoir filters and pumps water through enormous pipelines. These pipes come out of the complex and disappear into the surrounding rocks, presumably to supply other buildings further down the cave system with clean water. Though abandoned, most of it remains functional. Robotic activity is detected inside. But yeah, I was just making a mental note to myself that no, actually, you can't. You probably can't beat Metroid Prime without the X-ray visor, and the reason is I think it's the only way you can... Well, I don't know. It seems like you can. It would just be extremely difficult. And what I'm thinking is beating the Omega Pirate, because the Omega Pirate requires the use of the X-ray visor, I think. You may be able to use the thermal visor. I think it's just the X-ray visor. You need to use the X-ray visor. But yeah, point being, I guess you technically don't need the X-ray visor. You just have to guess where the Omega Pirate is, in which case it would be just very difficult. So I guess it is possible, but it would just be difficult. Just like fighting the Metroid Prime without the thermal visor, or the X-ray visor for that matter. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless. Hope to see you next time. Ciao.